Hi, I'm Jen, and I am an associate at Co-Architects and also one of this year's co-chairs of the AIALA Women in Architecture Committee. And I'm not going to talk about any of those, but I will talk about today sharing my architectural professions focused on creative problem solving, designing with constraints, and celebrating connections within spatial boundaries to today's youth. Next. So my passion to teach architecture and design workshops to kids ages 7 to 10 started back in 2014. You can tell by the pixelated photo on the screen. I began volunteering with a nonprofit in Orange County through a partnership with an architecture firm I worked for at the time, with a focus on underserved and middle-class students in the city of Santa Ana. That experience showed me that kids around the age of 10 years old are going through a time of transition and question the environment around them and the curiosity that should be fostered. So although I ended up leaving the firm at the time in Orange County to expand my career in LA, I continued to volunteer with the nonprofit Oasis Center International. And the founder, Jin Sung, became a mentor to me and made it a part of her mission to help me expand on my passion teaching the craft of architecture to kids. From 2016 to 2018, I started offering design workshops through a space called Maker's Mess, focused on creative problem solving, design within constraints, working with strengths and weaknesses of materials, and simplifying technical issues to basic principles. The intent was to teach kids to expand their confidence by showing them the tools of design and to build on their individual creativity and wonder. And I used that time to also challenge myself and create content and to test out new ideas. Through my workshops, I hope to make the slightest difference in others the way I know how. I find influence in my own surrounding environments and learn from architects who create built spaces and design by challenging themselves to push boundaries, conduct research, and address social and ecological issues of today. Jen and I kept in touch throughout the years, and she ended up reaching out to me in 2018 to help her create a 10-week architecture and design after-school workshop series to be pitched to LAUSD and expand OASIS reach from Orange County to LA. Due to the extensive process required to obtain approval with the school district, I ended up doing a beta version of the workshop series through another venture Jen offered me. It was a 6-week pilot program at a local church on the border of downtown LA to the kids in that community. The opportunity came with a caveat to reduce the cost of materials of the workshops to $20 per kid when I was used to spending up to $75 per kid at Maker's Mess. The challenge taught me to use my creativity to teach the same basic principles, but with a more refined palette of tools. Each opportunity, whether it was to teach underserved or privileged kids, was that all the kids would bring their creativity and strengths to the table. The more tangible and tactile the lesson, the greater their interest. My favorite part of the experiences thus far is seeing the parents who come and stay to participate alongside the kids. The pandemic has put a pause on in-person workshops, but my hope is that I can offer and expand my reach to foster the confidence of our youth and help them see how far their creative minds can take them without financial limitations. Thank you.